What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai, and I just want to talk a little bit about pre-orders. Now, there are several YouTubers online who have actually been talking about why we should stop pre-ordering completely. And the reason they say this is because we have actually seen a measurable increase lately in games that come out that are broken, games that come out that are just really bad, and perhaps even worse, games that come out that the pre-order bonus is something that should have been included in the game. And like I said, they've been saying this for years, so maybe the damage is done, to be honest. There may be nothing we can do, but we can at least try. So a lot of YouTubers say we should stop pre-ordering completely, but I don't think that's the best option, because if pre-orders just stop across the board, which I know they won't. I know people are going to continue to pre-order games because to some people it's really not that big a deal. You know, they don't mind spending the $60 to unlock all this stuff, or you know, whatever. For whatever reason, they choose to continue pre-ordering. But when you look at it, if we continue to buy games, we continue to pre-order games that we know they're removing pieces of the game from, then we're egging them on. We're telling them, go ahead, we know you're doing that, but we're not gonna do anything about it. And in some cases, yeah, it's something minor. It's it's a character costume or skin or something like that, and that's really not a huge issue. But in some cases, like the case of DBZ Xenoverse, they're actually pulling a popular character out of the game, and then you have to pre-order it to get that character back. And that character is Super Saiyan Vegeta. And there's also going to be 2 Frieza soldiers that if you pre-order, you unlock. In Mortal Kombat 10, if you pre-order, you get Goro. In Batman Arkham Knight, you're going to be able to get the exclusive Red Hood story pack that lets you play as the Red Hood and lets you play as Harley Quinn. In Project Cars, there's 3 rare specialty cars you're going to be able to get. And in Dying Light, you're going to be able to play as the zombie. Now, keep in mind, every one of these things, every one of these games are games that people are looking forward to. And there's no talk about whether after the fact, after like a month or 2 months or 3 months or at all, at any point, are you going to be able to get these things back. You may never be able to get to play as Frieza, or excuse me, as Vegeta or Goro or Harley Quinn. You may never get those 3 cars. You may never be able to play as the zombie. These are things that should have been put in the game. If you've already got them, they should be in the game. They probably already are in the game, to be completely honest. And you've locked them behind some kind of code gate. But this is why I say we shouldn't just stop pre-ordering all games, because there are games that have good pre-order bonuses, such as Final Fantasy Type 0. And regardless of how you feel about this game or the series in general, the fact that it comes with a Final Fantasy 15 demo, which is just a really long-awaited, it's really long-awaited game. That's the pre-order bonus. That doesn't take anything away from Final Fantasy Type 0. In fact, that may actually drive up the sales for people who want to play this demo, which will be exclusive to the pre-order. You will not be able to get that later. They have said that. With Halo 5, you're going to get a limited edition poster. With Dynasty Warriors 8, you're going to get a couple, if you go through GameStop, you're going to get a couple costumes for your character. You're not going to get a new character. They did not pull any characters out as far as we know, but it's just a costume. So that's perfectly fine. Witcher 3, you're going to be able to get an exclusive keychain through GameStop or just a poster. Or in all cases, you're going to get a poster. In Bloodborne, they just give you a better case. They give you a soundtrack and an art book. These are good pre-order bonuses because they're not content that was pulled out of the game. And as I said, it may be too late. The damage may already be done. But it doesn't mean we can't try. So what I'm asking is, before you pre-order games, and at least give some thought to it. Don't just go pre-order a game because, well, I really want it. Pre-order a game that you know is going to be good, and that you know doesn't have content that was removed, because if we can break the content publishers of this habit, if we can stop letting them steal our content from us and dangle it in front of us like a little carrot on a stick, it'll be so much better. And this is not a console exclusive. This is PC as well. This is everybody. Now, obviously, some publishers don't have this tendency to do that. It's Nintendo doesn't do this that often, so they're kind of, you know, they're a safer bet. But anyway, so don't just go pre-order a game because it's overhyped. We need to start being more discerning with what we pre-order, and only pre-order games that are going to be good. And granted, there's no way to know 100%, but we can't just pre-order everything that looks interesting. We've got to try to break them of taking game content out of the games. But let me know what you think in the contents down below. Are you still going to pre-order games? When's the last game you pre-ordered? What games are you happy with your pre-order because they didn't take content out or whatever? Just let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I am the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around.